guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a makeup tutorial number 2 video, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I got this look using the Avon Glam color palette, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so let's get into it. I've already prepped my face using the CoverGirl BB cream, which is also a tinted moisturizer. I just applied all over my face. I make sure that it's equally proportioned on my face. And moving on with the Pond's Flawless White BB cream. This is the bomb. I use my bare hands to apply this to warm up the BB cream as it is. And now moving on to our eyes, I'm using the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24 Hours, and this is in the shade Bad to the Bronze, and this is like a very sultry brownish bronze color. And what I do is I apply it all over my lid, and I apply it evenly just to make sure that my eyeshadow powder would stay longer. And I just love this as a base basically. And after that, what I do is move on to that Glam color palette from Avon, and I take in that champagne white color and apply it all over my lid as well. So just apply it all over my lid, and I do the same thing on the other eye. So I make it a point that it has been applied perfectly all over my lid, just on the lid for now. And yeah, so as I've said, I move on to the other eye and I do the same thing. So yeah. And next to that is what I do is I just apply on that darker shade of green, and I make sure to apply that on the outer V of my eye to the crease, and I bring it inwards, and just to make sure that I apply it evenly as well. And again, I bring it inward to the inner duct line of my eye, just to make sure that I blend in the color perfectly, because if you don't, this is highly pigmented as well. And of course you do the same on the other eye. And under that, you take in that lighter shade of green, and you take that still on the crease of your eye, just more likely your transition of color. So again, you take some and place it on the other eye. Again, this is like what I like about this, it transition every color, and I don't have problems with the palette. It is very highly pigmented. And then I go back to that champagne white. I make sure that to apply it again on my lid on the inner side, because when you are applying the rest of the colors, it could probably fade out a little. So we are reapplying some. And yeah, so that's basically it. And now we're moving on to under the champagne white color, there is like a dark brownish. I apply it still on my lid, just above the green, the darker green shadow that I have applied earlier. So I really like putting all browns. And if you don't know me yet, if you have seen my videos, of course you know that I'm on the neutral side. So taking in the quad, it's actually the Avon True Color Eyeshadow Quad Blushing Raisins Quad. It's the name. It's Blushing Raisins. Now I take in the Rose Nude and apply it on top of everything, just to take out those harsh lines that I have earlier. And yeah, so what I do is just apply that one, and then I take another and then I place on the other eye. So taking that rule, it's actually I use this as highlight. I place this under my eyebrows. I mean, what am I talking about now? And of course I do it on the other side, so it gives a highlight on it. So taking my e.l.f. brow kit, taking in the wax part, the darker shade, I start on filling in my brows. So of course I take in a little portion of that wax and work it up and make sure that I have fill in my brows. So what I love about this is you have a wax and you have a powder. So what could you ask for more? Like, it's there. I love this. I love this eyebrow kit. So taking that powder to set in the wax that you have applied. So yeah, make sure you have applied evenly. That's what matters. Now moving on to my Garnier Natural Skin Naturals pressed powder. I set in the BB cream that I have used as well, and this is, I've learned to love this. This was a recommendation by my cousin Jeremy. Shout out to my cousin. She tells me like new products that she actually appreciated and she loved the most, and she would tell me one day, oh, you gotta get it, you gotta try it. So yeah, I got it for myself and I tried it and it works perfectly fine for me. So I use this Garnier Skin Naturals to set in my BB cream because I don't use foundation at all. And moving on to that BB cream advance from Everbelina, I take that. I don't use concealer. This is highly pigmented. I'm on the shade Oriental. I use this under my eyes, and yeah, because it works as my concealer because I do have dark circles under my eyes. So yeah, and I go back to my Skin Naturals Garnier pressed powder and I set in the BB cream I place under my eyes. Moving on to the golden bronzer from e.l.f. Taking that darkest shade of the quad, and I do contour my nose because unfortunately I don't have that nice of a nose. I'm not blessed on that part, so we contour it and make sure that it looks good. Now taking in that highlight, I place that on the bridge of my nose to give some highlight, of course. And now moving on to my Xoxo BL14. This is a product from Saudi Arabia. I've mentioned this before. I use this as my blush. It gives me a perfect, perfect color. It works for me. I can't complain. I love this blush, and I've been using this for quite some time now. And then going back to the bronzer, of course I used to bronze now. Let's do this. Alright, bronzing. Make the I'm sorry, I'm just so weird. So yeah, I used that to bronze my face, and my brother is just messing up with me at that time. So yeah, taking my cute dark red, maroon, sparkly red eyelash curler, and I curled my lashes using this. Oh my god, what's going on? I can't talk anymore. So taking in my Maybelline, the Rocket Volume Express, which is my favorite. So I use that as my mascara. In everyday look, I use this. It gives volume. It's there. I love the applicator. So I only do my upper lashes. I don't do the bottom lashes at all, because I feel like I can't open my eyes, because when I try to close it, it goes together. And for my second coat, I use my Everbelina Fiber Volume Mascara. I love this to pieces because I use on the first coat, that's the Maybelline, and then the second coat would have to be this. So if you like this video, give us all thumbs up, and I'll see you back in the next tutorial.